Candidates are claiming victory after last night's final presidential debate. It was a more civil and substantial affair this time between President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden, with 11 days until the election and millions of votes already cast. Natalie Brand reports from Nashville.
The candidates' differences were on display right off the bat when a maskless President Trump and a fully masked Joe Biden walked onto the debate stage. The first topic, the coronavirus pandemic.
We're rounding the corner. It's going away.
There's not another serious scientist in the world who thinks it's going to be over soon.
The candidates also clashed over health care.
I'd like to terminate Obamacare, come up with a brand new, beautiful health care.
He's never come up with a plan.
And race relations in America.
I am the least racist person in this room.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history.
Biden went after the president over reports of difficulty reuniting hundreds of children separated from their parents at the border.
Their kids were ripped from their arms and separated. And now they cannot find over 500 sets of those parents, and those kids are alone.
They are so well taken care of. They're in facilities that were so clean.
One exchange the Trump campaign is hoping to capitalize on is when Biden, on the topic of climate change, said he wants to move away from fossil fuels.
Because it has to be replaced by renewable energy over time.
Will you remember that, Texas? Will you remember that, Pennsylvania?
This was the debate that Donald Trump needed, the best possible outcome for him.
Joe Biden did what it is he needed to do. He was out there and he really just, he presented his case.
With 11 days to go, the candidates and their campaigns will scatter across key battleground states today and over the weekend. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Nashville.
Biden later clarified it's not his plan to get rid of fossil fuels, but to get rid of subsidies. The president returns to the campaign trail in Florida today, while the vice president holds an event in Delaware. And President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will greet and pass out candy to trick-or-treaters this Sunday. The event will be open to frontline workers, military families, and school children, accompanied by their parents. Officials say extra safety measures have been put in place. White House officials say all guests over 2 years old will be required to wear masks. And a public service announcement from a U.S. astronaut on the International Space Station: get out and vote. Kate Rubins cast her ballot from the International Space Station Thursday via absentee. A secure electronic ballot generated by a clerk's office in Harris County, home of the NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, was sent up via email. Rubins filled out the ballot in the email, and it was downlinked and delivered back to the clerk's office. Rubins says she's proud she can make her voice heard despite being 253 miles above Earth. She says voters here on Earth shouldn't dismiss this opportunity to cast their vote. And with the rise of online shopping over the past decade, malls have almost become obsolete. And the pandemic hasn't made things easier. We'll show you how some malls are adapting next on Valley News Live at 4.